Intercounty Electric has vastly improved the way you pay your bill online. It's with the Smart Hub. The Smart Hub lets you manage all aspects of your utility online or from your mobile device, providing easy account access and detailed information on payment history and more. It's easy. Just visit www.ieca.coop, then you create your account and even download your new app. If you have any questions about the new Smart Hub, call Intercounty Electric at 866-621-3679 and they'll be happy to assist you in getting set up today. Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Help maximize your yield potential and savings with 0% financing on leading fungicides from BASF. You can't beat 0%, especially when you could save big on consistent performing fungicides like Reviloc fungicide and Veltima fungicide until March 15th, 2025. 0% financing means keeping more in your wallet for better ROI. Talk to your BASF retailer today about the Grower Finance Program. Subject to credit approval, terms and conditions. See BASF Grower Finance Program for details. Always read and follow label directions.
Made for agriculture, we are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA feed.
We are MFA.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that latest KSMO weather forecast. Clouds will be increasing today. We should have a high temperature near 59 degrees. Winds will be southerly around 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 28 miles per hour. Tonight we have a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 a.m. We'll have cloudy skies tonight with low around 46 and southerly winds will be 14 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 32 miles per hour. Tomorrow, showers and possibly a thunderstorm. High temperature should be near 55 degrees with southerly winds 15 to 18 miles per hour with gusts as high as 33 miles per hour. Our chance of precipitation tomorrow is 100% with new rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch being possible. Showers tomorrow night, mainly after midnight. That chance of precipitation for Tuesday night is 80%. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Low temperature will be around 33 with southerly winds 13 to 20 miles per hour with gusts out of the west after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 37 miles per hour. Wind chill value tomorrow night as low as 24 degrees. We do have a chance of rain showers before 9 a.m. on Wednesday, then a chance of snow showers between 9 and noon. Chance of precipitation for Wednesday is 40% with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 41 degrees. Will be breezy with a northwesterly wind 18 to 22 miles per hour with gusts as high as 37 miles per hour. We expect partly cloudy skies Wednesday night, low around 23. Then Thursday should be mostly sunny with a high near 50 degrees. Thursday night will be mostly cloudy with a low temperature around 35 degrees. Then we'll be mostly sunny on Friday with a high near 62. We do have a chance of showers back in the forecast for Friday night with partly cloudy skies, low around 34. Then Saturday will be partly sunny with a high near 54 degrees. We expect partly cloudy skies Saturday night with low temperature around 30 degrees, and Sunday should be sunny with a high temperature near 59 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
A lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
We can all learn from history. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. On December 23rd of 2023, I received a call from USDA telling me a cow born in Canada that had been in a Washington state dairy herd for many years before it was sent to slaughter had tested positive for bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE. That was the first documented case in our country. Hysteria ensued. Markets tanked. Global trade partners closed their doors to U.S. beef. Media reports were rife with misinformation and conjecture that eating any beef could put the entire population at risk of death. Politicians and lobbyists had a heyday as a panicked public sought wisdom from elected officials. The U.S. beef industry came under greater scrutiny than I could have ever imagined. What many people did not realize is that a response plan designed to assess risk and how to communicate said risk was in place. Looking back, although more than 30 countries closed their borders to U.S. beef, things could have been much worse. Consumer confidence in the safety of U.S. beef did not waver. It took 10 years, but by December 23rd of 2013, all those countries that had closed their borders to U.S. beef were opened back up. There have only been 6 cases of BSE detected in the United States. I still recall the video clip of a staggering Holstein that was played repeatedly, and it reminds me how important it is to just take a breath and keep our opinions to ourselves until we actually know all of the facts. We all fare better when managing for risk instead of by catastrophe. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
When it's time to choose a residual herbicide for your soybeans, you need broad-spectrum weed control that lasts. Zidua Pro and Zidua SC herbicides by BASF give your crop up to 2 more weeks of residual weed control, providing 50% more control than other Group 15 residuals. The long-lasting herbicide portfolio protects your soybeans from even the toughest weeds while providing a steady growing environment for the entire season. Talk to your retailer today about adding Zidua Pro and Zidua SC herbicides to your 2025 plan. Always read and follow label directions.
Hello everyone, I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield, inviting you to join me each week on Outdoor Adventures. From the hardwoods to the shoreline, we talk with outdoor industry experts about all the things you need to know for your hunting and fishing adventures. I grew up in the whitetail woods and have a deep passion for sharing hunting stories with our guests, as if we're sitting around the campfire. Be sure to check out.
To learn more about the future of today's youth, we invite you to join us on March the 6th from 8:15 to 2:45 for the 33rd Annual FFA Day on KSMO Radio. Throughout the day, former FFA advisor Bob Parsons will be discussing FFA with the students about FFA, what it means, projects they're involved in, and the different events they are attending. So make sure to join us on March 6th for the 33rd Annual FFA Day on KSMO AM 1340 and 95.7 FM, audio online on KSMORadio.com, and watch it live on the Facebook KSMO stream page and on the KSMO YouTube page, which you can access through the KSMO homepage. FFA Day, March 6th on KSMO.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
Last trade took place on Thursday in the north at $3.13. $2 lower. At the Mid-Missouri stockyards in Phillipsburg, feeder steers sold mostly $5 to $13 higher compared to the most recent sale from 3 weeks ago. Heifers under 600 pounds sold with a sharply higher undertone, and heifers over 600 pounds had a steady undertone. USDA says demand was very good on a heavy supply. Medium and large one feeder steers at 606 pounds brought $306, and feeder heifers at 510 pounds sold for $307. Boxed beef closed mixed on Friday, with choice up 65 cents at $311.83. Select was down 8 cents at $302.05. Estimated cattle slaughter was 107,000 head. Cash hog business was mixed with moderate closing negotiated numbers. It looks like some buyers still had near-term supply needs to take care of, pulling the national average to a modestly higher finish on Friday afternoon. Upcoming tariffs would likely have an impact on exports, and it was another week of wide swings for the domestic wholesale market. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were up 53 cents with a base range of $84 to $93. The Iowa Minnesota was down 28 cents for a weighted average of 89.16. The Western Corn Belt was up 45 cents with a weighted average of 89.52. Butcher hogs were steady at the Midwest cash markets on Friday. Barrels and gilts were priced at 62. Sows were 60 to 69. Boars were marked at 19. Pork values closed lower, down $2.54 at $98.42. Estimated hog slaughter was 480,000 head, up 13,000 on the week and down more than 1,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle futures closed sharply lower on Friday, pressured by the week-to-week decline in direct cash prices. Lean hog futures were down on the lower midday move in pork and the ongoing questions about domestic demand. I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you courtesy of Your World A Day. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World A Day is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World A Day. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Norma Jane Wells, age 93 of Salem, passed away Saturday, March 1st. A private family graveside service will be held at a later date. And all arrangements for Norma Jane Wells of Salem is under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Vardell Ray Wisdom, age 90 of Boss, passed away Saturday, March 1st. Funeral services for Vardell Wisdom will be at noon Thursday, March 6th at the Macedonia United Baptist Church in Boss. Visitation for family and friends of Vardell Wisdom will also be on Thursday from 11 in the morning till service time at noon. Burial will be in the Boss Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Boss Cemetery Fund. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Vardell Wisdom of Boss are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World A Day. Your World A Day is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World A Day has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Sheriff's Office has submitted the following reports. On Sunday, February 23rd, deputies conducted a traffic stop at Highway 68 and Highway U. During the course of the stop, 3 suspects were taken into custody for possession of a controlled substance. All suspects were transported to the Dent County Jail pending issuance of formal charges. Then on Monday, the 24th, deputies arrested a 56-year-old Salem man on an active parole and probation warrant. The suspect was transported to the Dent County Jail where he was incarcerated on the warrant. On the 25th, deputies responded to the 3500 block of Highway 00 for reported harassment. During the course of this investigation, the complainant was found to have an active arrest warrant. A 33-year-old Rolla man was arrested and transported to the Dent County Jail. Also that day, deputies conducted a traffic stop at South Highway 19 and County Road 5083. During the course of the stop, a 40-year-old Salem man was taken into custody for possession of a controlled substance. The suspect was transported to the Dent County Jail and placed on a 24-hour hold. On Wednesday the 26th, deputies conducted a traffic stop in the 900 block of County Road 5070. During the course of the stop, the suspect was found to be in violation of a protection order and possession of a controlled substance. A 38-year-old Salem man was transported to the Dent County Jail and placed on a 24-hour hold. The next day, Thursday, February 27th, deputies responded to the 400 block of County Road 5150 for a reported stolen UTV. Finally, on the 28th, deputies located the stolen side-by-side, and after a vehicle pursuit, a 34-year-old Salem woman and a 38-year-old Salem man were taken into custody. They were transported to the Dent County Jail and placed on 24-hour holds. Please contact the Dent County Sheriff's Office at 573-729-3241 if you have any information relative to any ongoing investigation. You are invited to attend the next Salem and Dent County meeting of Sleep and Heavenly Peace, which is this afternoon, starting at 5:30 this evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory in the Rotary Room. The Dent County Chapter of Sleep and Heavenly Peace is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides a new free bed to children in need in our community who do not have a bed between the ages of 3 and 17. Mark your calendars. Well, actually, just make a mental note because it's today, and please join the folks. New volunteers are always welcome. If you are not able to help physically, donations of tools and new bedding, as well as monetary donations, are always welcome to help provide a good night's sleep to the area children. If you have any questions, please contact Patty McEwen at 703-964-6495, or you can email her at patty.mckeown@shpbeds.org. That's PATTI.MCKEOWN@shpbeds.org. Well, in November of 2024, multiple rounds of severe storms and heavy rain across Missouri resulted in rapid onset of flooding and 7 fatalities in a matter of days. These tragic losses serve as reminders of the importance of being prepared for severe weather anytime, anywhere. State Emergency Management Agency Director Jim Remillard said although many associate severe weather season with the spring and summer months, the reality is that deadly storms, flooding, and tornadoes can occur at any time of the year. He went on to note that this is why it's incredibly important to learn about the risk and prepare before severe weather strikes. Take time to understand the different hazards, have an emergency plan in place, and review the steps you'll take to stay safe. To encourage Missourians to prepare for severe weather and learn how to protect themselves, the National Weather Service, SEMA, and local emergency managers will observe severe weather preparedness this week through the 7th. Missouri's annual statewide tornado drill will also be held during this week. In fact, Salem is planning to have theirs Wednesday morning, March 5th at 11 o'clock, and those might occur around the state of Missouri. That's all part of this week's preparedness activities. Some Missouri communities may choose to conduct the drill on a different day due to conflicting local events. At 11 o'clock on Wednesday, the day of the tornado drill, NOAA Weather Radio, set to receive the routine weekly test, or the RWTS, will alert listeners that the tornado drill has begun. Outdoor warning sirens will also sound across participating Missouri communities. At that time, participants should practice taking cover in a designated shelter area or an interior room on the lowest level of a secure structure. Schools, businesses, and families are all encouraged to participate in the drill. Educators are also encouraged to use the tornado drill as an opportunity to incorporate tornado facts, meteorological information, and safety tips into their lesson plans. NWAS provides several safety tips and educational information about tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, flash flooding, lightning, and the importance of NOAA Weather Radio on its Severe Weather Awareness Week page. For additional information, or if you want additional information about Severe Weather Preparedness Week, just contact your local National Weather Service office. The Missouri Public Service Commission is announcing a local public hearing starting on April 14th to receive customer comments in a natural gas rate increase request case filed by the Union Electric Company doing business as Ameren, Missouri. There will be an in-person and virtual local public hearings. The two closest public hearings will be on April 14th in Cape Girardeau at the Osage Center in Room 1AB at 1625 North Kings Highway, and on April 21st in Jefferson City at the Governor's Office Building in Room 310 at 200 Madison Street. The hearings will start at 6 o'clock in the evening, beginning with public information and question and answer session, followed by the Commission receiving testimony from the public. Virtual local public hearings will also be held at noon and at 6 p.m. on April 24th. To attend a virtual local public hearing by telephone at the time of the virtual hearing, call toll-free 1-855-718-6621. Listen to the prompt and enter the meeting number and access code. For the noon meeting, the access code is 2870-272-9887 or 2632-902-2916 for the hearing at 6 p.m. After entering the passcode, hit the pound and hashtag symbol. If prompted for a password, enter 0369. To attend a virtual local public hearing by video on the Internet, visit the website www.webex.com. You can also download the Cisco WebEx Meetings application on your mobile device, laptop, desktop, or tablet prior to the hearing and join the meeting at the hearing time by entering the corresponding meeting number and access code, and then the password listed for the respective meeting time. On September 30th, 2024, Ameren, Missouri filed a request with the Missouri Public Service Commission to adjust natural gas rates, reflecting major upgrades to the natural gas system. Ameren, Missouri is making significant capital investments to add additional capacity and replace aging infrastructure to ensure the system remains safe, reliable, and resilient for natural gas customers today and into the future. The request proposed an increase in the company's gas service revenue by approximately $39.6 million. The overall request would raise a typical residential customer's bill by approximately $16 a month based on approximately 48 CCF of usage, but the bill impact will vary based on a customer's gas usage. State Representative Don Mayhew has introduced House Bill 1442 called the Natural Resource and Community Protection Act to end federal overreach in the Ozark National Scenic Riverways and other federally managed lands within Missouri. The bill ensures that local residents are not unfairly targeted by federal park rangers and that Missouri retains authority over its natural resources, wildlife, water rights, and land use. HB 1442 prioritizes the rights of local residents by preventing the NPS from issuing federal tickets for minor infractions, prohibiting unconstitutional property seizures, stopping unreasonable land use restrictions, and blocking unilateral road closures by federal authorities. The bill also reaffirms Missouri's authority over its natural resources, wildlife, water rights, roads, and highways by requiring federal agencies to coordinate with state and local officials before imposing new regulations or enforcement actions. This bill is a direct result of citizen complaints and concerns. Well, that's been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
The Tigers. Catch and shoot deep three. Good. Splashed it home from deep. Play. Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career-high 27. Here. Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal. This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here. Ball fake. Now deep three. Left wing good. The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Life just got a whole lot easier with grocery delivery from your Country Mart here in Salem. Now available through Instacart. Skip the trip and shop from the comfort of your own home. Whether it's fresh produce, household essentials, or last-minute needs, Country Mart has you covered. Simply visit their Instacart page, select your items, and schedule a delivery time that works for you. It's just that easy. Support your local grocer, save time, and enjoy the convenience of shopping with Instacart today. Shop from home, shop with ease, shop Country Mart with Instacart.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem basketball Tigers will be in postseason play tonight as they will take on the St. Clair Bulldogs in Owensville. The Tigers and Bulldogs recently played last week, and it was the Tigers taking the win by a score of 59-52. The Tigers finished the regular season 12-14, while the Bulldogs finished the season with a 14-12 record. You can listen to this game on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM, or on 95.7 FM with Tiger Talk starting at approximately 5:15. There will be a live audio stream on KSMO Media's Facebook and YouTube page, but due to MSHA regulations, KSMO Media is required to only stream the video on MSHA.tv. To watch the KSMO Media video stream, you'll have to go to MSHA.tv and pay a fee set by MSHA. The Missouri basketball Tigers took on the Vanderbilt Commodores on Saturday. The Tigers would go up quick, finishing the first half with a 9-point advantage. However, the Commodores would rally and battle back late and force overtime with a 3-point shot in the final few seconds. Once overtime was underway, Vanderbilt played with the momentum and defeated the Tigers 97-93. Mizzou's next game will be Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. You can listen to that game live right here on KSMO Radio with the pregame coverage at 6:30. St. Louis Blues defeated the Los Angeles Kings on Saturday by a score of 4-1. Riding a 4-game win streak, they headed down to Texas and traded goals early with the Dallas Stars, but fell 6-3. The next Blues game will be Wednesday evening at 9:30. Listen to this game live on KSMO Radio following the Missouri Tiger basketball game. If the Tigers game runs into overtime, the Blues game will be joined in progress. And that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. At the NFL Combine, Mizzou's Brady Cook ran the fastest 40 of all quarterbacks and finished the highest-rated quarterback at the Combine in all testing.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a little surreal to be here. It's set in at this point. We've been here for a couple days, but honestly, just super grateful. I've watched the Combine for years. I've seen athletes at Mizzou go and compete and be in it for years, and honestly, I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to compete.
Mizzou basketball was knocked off by Vanderbilt 97-93 in overtime. Dennis Gates takes the blame for the loss.
I should have used the timeout to organize my team a lot better than I did, and that's on me. At the end of the day, strategy is strategy, but I need to use a timeout to get our team set, and I just assumed and didn't do what I needed to do.
The Tigers gave up a game-tying shot at the end of regulation. Caleb Grill scored 28 points. Mizzou in 5th place in the SEC with a 10-6 conference record. They visit Oklahoma Wednesday. Robin Pinchton's final game as head coach in Columbia ended in a 159 loss to Vandy. Mizzou 3-13 in the SEC. With the tournament coming up on Wednesday, Mizzou's the 15th seed. They'll play 10th seeded Mississippi State. The Blues' 4-game win streak came to an end. They lost to the Dallas Stars 6-3, gave up 4 power play goals. Jim Montgomery's still happy with the effort.
We're happy with the way we're playing. We like our spirit. I thought we were resilient. Keep that spirit alive, and we'll march on to Wednesday.
And they'll play the LA Kings then. The Royals beat the Padres 10-4. Seth Lugo allowed 3 runs in 3 innings. His spring ERA is over 10, but he's 2-0. Felix Fermin went 3 for 4 and drove in 4 runs. KC is 5-4 in spring play. They will play the Rangers today. Cardinals lost to the Marlins 5-3. A good solid start from Steven Matz. 3 innings, 1 run allowed. They've got the day off. They're 3-6 in exhibition play. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Not everyone recognizes that they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself if either or both of the following questions are accurate. Have you felt the need to bet more and more money? Have you ever lied to people important to you about how much you gambled? If your answer is yes to either of these questions, free help is available. Call 1-888-BETS-OFF for more information.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the Missouri way of life. We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. For starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for building a life in Missouri and then going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you've built is protected, we're for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we've got Missouri covered for life.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Life can be tough. Sometimes it feels like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. No matter what you're going through, help is always available. 988 is more than just a number. It's a lifeline for anyone who's struggling. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or you just need someone to talk to, 988 is there for you. 24/7 confidential support. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to feel better. Reach out to 988. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
Here at KSMO Radio, it is now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay right here on your hometown radio station. I'll be back after the top of the 1 o'clock hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Power Tour Tool Days is going on right now. K&H Auto Supply in Salem. We get a 2-pack go-through screwdriver set for $7.99, an 11-piece wrench set for $29.99, and a 3-in-1 ratchet for $28.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store during Power Tour Tool Days.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Missouri Net News. I'm Elisa Nelson. A storm system is expected to move into most of Missouri beginning tonight. Severe thunderstorms, large hail, and strong winds are possible, especially in the Kansas City and St. Louis areas, as well as southwest and central Missouri. Current Missouri law does not provide hearing aids or cochlear implants to low-income adults on Medicaid. The State House of Representatives has passed a bill that would provide the coverage to them for these hearing devices. The legislation is supported by St. Louis Representative Joe Dahl.
How many people in this body have hearing aids? It's a lot.
The next stop for the measure is the Missouri Senate. How many Missouri federal workers will lose their jobs as a result of workforce cuts remains to be seen. 1st District Missouri Congressman Wesley Bell, a Democrat, says the percentage of employees that make up the federal budget is microscopic. This is Missouri Net.
Mental health